She was abandoned out there, running around by herself. They couldn't find her family. My name is Ryan, and this is Augustina's story for GeoBeats. We are Uncle Neil's home to 75 rescued farmed animals. In mid-August, I got a call from a friend who got a call from a wildlife conservation center in New Jersey. Augustina was by herself running around in the woods. There was no mother or siblings in sight, which is a little bit shocking because pigs usually have litters of many numbers. We really just don't know where she came from. Perhaps somebody dumped her there and she was lucky enough to be found by someone. When we first brought her home, she seemed okay. Then once I started just examining her a little bit closely, I started finding ticks all over her. I stopped counting at around 150. And then over the next few days, she woke up one morning and she was spinning in circles. So she was only turning to her left side. We called the hospital. They recommended bringing her in, and we drove her to Cornell, which is about 5 hours from us. She was fighting an infection, and so she was hospitalized for about a week. Now, she lives a great life. She is so smart and intelligent and really just runs our household. As soon as we open the door in the morning, she sprints across the property and runs to this pasture of acorns. When Augustina was in quarantine and healing after she came home from the hospital, we started to realize that our dog, Uncle Neil, who is the inspiration for the sanctuary, was very curious about her. We kept them very separate from each other at first because Neil really isn't good around other animals. And he accepted Augustina as the first non-human animal that he ever let into his life. They became best friends. They have matching lamb stuffed animals, which they play with and chew on together, and they cuddle together. Augustina was really the reason that Neil was able to finally come around and accept non-human animals into his life. We rescued a cat named Penny. It's really beautiful to watch the three of them play with each other. She has a really nice little routine. She sleeps in a plush car bed. We bring her in to go to bed at night and I feed her a grape, which is her favorite snack. And then I tuck her in and she goes to sleep. She wants to live inside with us. She loves being cozy and warm and sleeping under blankets. When we're on the couch watching TV, she plants herself right on top of my lap so I can rub her belly. She will get to be about a couple 100 pounds. She has the cutest little curly tail. Augustina. Her little ears will just pop up out of nowhere. I love her feet. They're my favorite part of her, to be honest. See the toy? Traditionally, we are taught to love just dogs and cats. Pigs are just like dogs. And in fact, science shows us that pigs are actually more intelligent than dogs. Augustina is no different than Neil in the way that she loves and feels joy and feels pain and suffering.
Excuse me, guys. No, this is Neil's food.
I can't remember what life was like without her, and that's how much of a mark she has made on our family, on Neil's life, and all of the residents. She was a tiny piglet, about 3 weeks old, who survived by herself out in the woods. She fought for her life in the hospital, and she really deserves to live the absolute best life.